Bangladesh and India, two nations forever intertwined, born from the same struggle against colonialism, bound by the blood spilled in 1971. We were allies, brothers in arms. India provided refuge to millions of Bangladeshi refugees. Indian soldiers fought alongside Mukti Bahini freedom fighters. A shared victory, a moment of hope. But that was then. This is now. The relationship, once strong, is strained. Suspicion and resentment simmer beneath the surface. Old wounds fester, new challenges arise. Can these two neighbors, bound by history, overcome the forces pulling them apart? 1971, a year etched in the memory of both nations. The birth of Bangladesh, forged in the fires of liberation. India, instrumental in that victory, became a natural ally. Treaties were signed, promises were made, cooperation in trade, culture and security blossomed. India, the elder sibling, offered guidance and support. Bangladesh, finding its feet, sought to rebuild and prosper. A period of relative calm and collaboration. But the seeds of discord were already being sown. Unresolved issues simmering beneath the surface threatened to erupt. The fault lines where Brotherhood Frays. The border. Over 4,000 kilometers long, porous and disputed. A constant source of friction. Illegal immigration, smuggling and violence plague the border communities. Bangladesh accuses India of heavy-handed tactics, of using lethal force against unarmed civilians. India points to security concerns, to the flow of insurgents and contraband. Each incident, each life lost, deepens the mistrust. Water, source of life, seed of discord. Water, the elixir of life, becomes a point of contention. The Teesta River, flowing through both nations, is a lifeline for millions. But its waters are dwindling, and sharing them equitably has become a major challenge. The proposed Teesta water-sharing agreement, years in the making, remains stalled. Bangladesh, heavily reliant on the river for agriculture, accuses India of prioritizing its own needs. Frustration mounts, and the issue becomes a political football. The balance sheet of frustration. The economic relationship too is marked by imbalance. India enjoys a significant trade surplus with Bangladesh. Bangladeshi businesses complain of non-tariff barriers, of being shut out of the Indian market. They see themselves as junior partners, their concerns ignored. This economic asymmetry fuels resentment, adding to the sense of grievance. The dragon in the room. Looming over this complex relationship is the shadow of China. Beijing's growing influence in South Asia, particularly its economic and military ties with Bangladesh, has raised alarm bells in New Delhi. India sees China's involvement as a strategic challenge, an attempt to encircle it. Bangladesh, for its part, insists on its right to pursue independent foreign policy, to engage with partners who serve its interests. This geopolitical tug-of-war adds another layer of complexity to the Indo-Bangladesh relationship. Section 4. A house divided, the price of discord. The consequences of this simmering tension are far-reaching. Economically, both countries stand to lose from reduced trade and cooperation. The potential for regional integration, for leveraging each other's strengths, remains untapped. Security concerns, particularly cross-border terrorism and extremism, require joint efforts, yet the lack of trust hinders intelligence sharing and coordinated action. Diplomatically, the strained relationship undermines regional stability and cooperation. It also provides an opening for external actors to exploit the divisions. Section 5. Bridging the divide, a blueprint for harmony. Despite the challenges, all is not lost. There is still hope for a more harmonious future. The key lies in dialogue, in addressing the root causes of tension. Open and honest communication at all levels is crucial. Confidence-building measures such as joint border patrols and cultural exchanges can help rebuild trust. Equitable water-sharing agreements based on scientific data and the principles of fairness are essential. Addressing the trade imbalance by removing barriers and promoting investment is crucial for a win-win economic relationship. Section 6. Towards a future, together or apart. The future of Bangladesh-India relations hangs in the balance. Will history repeat itself with the ghosts of the past continuing to haunt the present? Or will these two nations, bound by shared heritage and intertwined destinies, find a way forward? The choice is theirs. The path to peace and prosperity lies in cooperation, in understanding, in recognizing their shared future. The alternative is a descent into mistrust and conflict, a lose-lose scenario for both nations and the region. The time for reconciliation is now. The stakes are too high to let history repeat itself.